There's something enchanting about the Jeep Wrangler. I've always loved the product. In my early days in the car business, I actually spent a little bit of time at Jeep, and I owned a Jeep myself, a Jeep Cherokee. The Wranglers are just one of the coolest vehicles out there, quite unlike anything like the Wrangler. A lot of companies have tried to have similar vehicles. We saw the FJ Cruiser come and go. We have the new Bronco, but the Bronco seems pretty nice, but they don't seem to be anywhere as ubiquitous as the Jeep Wrangler. I see Wranglers all over the place. And more often than not, when you do see a Jeep Wrangler, it's often accessorized. It's probably, I would say, one of the most accessorized vehicles on the road. But the thing about when you accessorize any vehicle, a lot of times when you go back to trade it in, there's no add-ons for all the accessories. So really, when you trade in a vehicle that's modified and accessorized, you really don't get a whole lot more, or if any more than, you know, regular book value for all that stuff you added on. So usually you get pennies on the dollar for all those accessories, which sucks when you trade it in. But for those of you looking to buy one, that might be you know, a great way to consider it if you are the type of person that wants to accessorize a vehicle. Your Wrangler, you like the way this one's accessorized, well, we might be asking maybe a teeny bit more than a regular non-accessorized Wrangler like this, but you know, we didn't give the customer really that much more for all these accessories. So when you buy a used one, you're not gonna, you know, believe me, if you just bought a stock Wrangler like this and you paid all the money yourself to add all these accessories on it, it probably costs a lot more. So like I said, if you like the way this one's accessorized, definitely check it out, and I'll go over all the stuff that was added onto it. They didn't go crazy, but they spent, I probably said they probably spent between $5,000 and $10,000 modifying this one. We actually took this one in on trade for a brand new Infiniti, so obviously their days of off-roading probably are over, at least to the level they probably did with this, you know, this Wrangler. Or maybe they didn't really do it. You know, the funny thing is, I think a lot of people like to have their Wranglers look like they are ready to go on the Rubicon Trail, but I think most people really don't do more than, you know, maybe some Forest Service roads, some dirt or gravel roads. I don't think too many people really do some heavy-duty rock crawling. Probably the case for this. I think this probably just had light off-roading. It's a local one-owner clean Carfax vehicle, not too far from us. It looks like it, you know, spent most of its life in Enumclaw, not too far from us. It's in beautiful shape inside and out. We have an original build sheet on this one. This is a Wrangler JK Unlimited Altitude. So let's talk about some of the packages that this thing has. This one has the equipment group, actually, sorry. It's called the Altitude Edition 24L Equipment Group. That was a $3,000 add-on. You get a nicer wheel and tire package, but this one has an aftermarket wheel and tire package, so that doesn't really matter. But you have a power bulge hood. You can kind of see it here, it looks cool. A little bit more of an aggressive look. We have a Freedom top, body color 3-piece hard top. Really nice. Definitely, I think I would prefer the hard top versus a soft top. And there's a lot of aftermarket soft tops if you do want to get one like a Bimini top or something like that. We have the body color grille with black accents, gloss black rear fascia, black leather seats with diesel gray accent stitching. Really nice. Heated front seats, diesel gray accent stitching, liquid titanium accents, black fuel filler door, sports bar cover, Millennium fabric, black tail lamp guards, grab handles, rear window defroster, rear window wiper and washer, Freedom panel storage bag, delete base vinyl surrender soft top. Then this one also has a connectivity group, but that doesn't apply because it actually has an aftermarket Sony audio system. Pretty cool. Might even be an upgrade over the stock infotainment system. This one also has the trailer tow group on it. We have a hard top headliner, $495. Must be this. I think this will probably definitely make it a little bit more quieter. Helps with the insulation from the outside, and probably insulates it better from cold weather as well. Okay. All right. Let's keep on moving along. Then we have a 5-speed automatic transmission. 6-speed manual is standard. Most people want an automatic these days. That was $1,400. Then we have a track lock rear differential. That was $595. And then air conditioning with automatic temperature control. That was $395. So original MSRP was $42,615. Then you'd probably add in another $5,000 or $10,000 for all the accessories. All right, so here we have, you know, we mentioned nice leather interior. Okay, heated seats. So for accessories, obviously we have the Sony infotainment system. For mileage, we have 65,118 miles at the time of making this video. Really beautiful shape, I might add too. Looks like it had a pretty gentle life, very clean on the inside and outside, no rips or tears, discoloration in the leather, noticeable scratch, stings or dents. Overall, really nice shape. Okay, so accessories, we have this nice rock rail right here with the steps being lifted. Even for me, someone who's 6'2", it would be kind of a pain to get in and out not having these, so that's definitely a nice accessory. We have a nice wheel and tire package, and as you can see, this has a ton of tread. It looks like these tires are fairly new. Coopers, I think that's a pretty good brand of tire. Now, obviously you can see that they lifted it. I don't know too much about lift kits, but you can take a little visual there, see what's going on. Then we have an Iron Cross aftermarket bumper. Pretty nice. Aftermarket fog lights. Also looks like we have aftermarket headlights as well. It looks like they were upgraded to projectors, maybe with some LEDs down there as well. Pretty cool. Rear seats are also in really nice shape. There's a grab handles. Also have a custom rear bumper. Here's that tow hitch. And it's nice that they actually have a matching wheel and tire package. You see some of these Jeeps that have like giant, 35-inch tires, and then they have like the original spare tire. That would be kind of awkward, I think, to have like 335s and like a little spare tire on something like this. So it's nice to have the actual matching spare on there. We have a JL Audio subwoofer, pretty good brand. Also a more heavier duty tailgate to support the bigger and heavy wheel. Looks like it's part of the rear bumper. That's nice. We'll get some of this these light rust spots touched up as well. All right, and then lastly, looks like we have a amplifier for the audio system. Definitely with that subwoofer, that will give you a little bit more boom and bass. And then so that looks like that's pretty well installed right underneath the front passenger seat. It doesn't take up any space. And then for an engine, we have that awesome 3.6 liter Pentastar V6. It's the workhorse engine for many Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge products. You can find this in a wide variety of their vehicles. I think in the Wrangler it makes around 270, 280 horsepower. Pretty much all the power you'd need on a vehicle like this. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully you found it informative. If you're interested in this Wrangler, contact us. Sometimes these vehicles might be sold by the time you see them on YouTube, and we just keep the videos up there for informational purposes. If this one's still available, or if you're interested in another vehicle we also have complimentary shipping to Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. We can put this on our car hauler, we can tow it to you. So for our mobile delivery service, this beautiful Wrangler can be all yours without leaving your neighborhood or even your driveway.